My name is Laura, owner and founder of Getting Fit to Live Health and Wellness Coaching. And today I'm going to share 5 nutrition hacks that helped me keep off 200 pounds. So if you're new here, welcome, and make sure you click that subscribe so you can make sure that you receive some of the best advice, tips, and tools that are going to help you along your weight loss journey from someone who has actually been in your shoes. But before we get started, grab your pen, grab your pad, because we're about to get to work. So number 1 on my list is volume eating. So with volume eating, it allows you to eat more for less of the caloric value. So one of the biggest difficulties, and please excuse the lighting because I'm using natural light. Okay, so the sun is going down over here in California. So it might kind of shift a little bit. So just excuse that, please. Okay. So one of my biggest difficulties when dieting and on my weight loss journey was being sustained and being full. And when I wasn't, it made the urge to want to snack and eat in excess even stronger. So in order to prevent that, I started practicing volume eating, and let me tell you, it was such a game changer. So when you're practicing volume eating, you go for the foods that will allow you to eat more for less. Now, if this is something that you guys would like me to go into more detail about, let me know in the comments so I can create a whole video for you guys, and not only just explaining more in depth about volume eating, but going over some of the food choices that you can choose to help you through that process. Now, number 2 on my list is the 80-20 rule. This has definitely also been one of my favorites. The 80-20 rule shows you how to create a good sense of balance. It also helps you create moderation and gives you a good idea on what that looks like. So the idea around the 80-20 rule is that you consume 80% nutrient-dense foods and 20% processed, aka fun foods. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Incorporating the 80-20 rule is gonna help you mentally and physically. It helps you understand more about how or what it looks like to create a healthy relationship with food, because it prevents you from over restricting foods and labeling foods as bad and good. And it reduces the amount of sugar and salt that you are consuming within your diet, which are the leading causes of food addiction, and replaces them with whole nutrient-dense foods, which helps with sustainability. Now, number 3 on my list is recreating the meals that I enjoy. So if you're not new to my content, you already know that I enjoy good food, and I love for my food to taste good. I enjoy eating the pizzas, the burgers, the chili cheese fries, the nachos, and I like to enjoy these foods without all the additional calories. It's not needed. As long as I have the flavor and the textures, then I'm good. I think it's because it's new or we have never tried it, then we're kind of turning our nose up at it. But trust me, some of these swaps that are out here, and again, I do swap videos. So if you're not already subscribed to my Instagram or my TikTok, you definitely might want to, because I always do swap videos about every week. But neither here nor there. Some of these swaps out here are just as good as the regular one. Like, you cannot taste difference. Okay, look, it's important for my food to taste good. Okay, so I'm not just gonna give you something and say, oh yeah, try this if I've never tried it. These are good swaps. And when you do take a little bit of time initially and go through the store, it takes a while to kind of look at the labels and things like that. But once you have done it, then it's just like anything else. You go in the store now and you just pick up what you want, right? So when you have the blueprint already in front of you, or you've already have the swaps and things like that, then it's going to become easy for you to go and pick up your items that you're needing for your meals. It's simple. It's easy. Learn how to recreate those meals. So this is what I'll do. I'll swap out the ingredients that are more calorically dense with ingredients that are less calorically dense. That way, I'm sustained and I'm also able to enjoy the meal. And trust me, it works like a charm. So number 4 on my list is tracking my intake. Now, I know this can be triggering for some individuals. I get it. And if it is, I would at least say track through journaling instead of using numbers. This not only helps you hold yourself accountable, but also become more aware of your daily intake and what's working nutrition-wise for you and what isn't. Now, number 5 on my list, I stopped skipping meals. So once I stopped skipping meals, especially breakfast, I noticed some major changes within my energy and my hunger levels. I didn't have the urges to frequently snack, and I started to notice that I was moving more throughout the day, which is also called NEAT. It's also scientifically proven that when you skip meals, your resting metabolism rate slows down, which can ultimately create difficulties within your weight loss journey over time. Now, you know it wouldn't be me if I didn't address the most important part in order for these hacks to actually work for you. These tools are extremely effective, but you also need to be working on your relationship with food simultaneously. Now, how do we do this? You want to identify whether or not you are associating foods with different emotions, events, places, situations, and even people. This allows you to be more aware of certain triggers and allows you to begin the process of ending that association. Also, are going to want to be clear on what your trigger foods are. And depending on the level of, and I'm pretty sure I can say this word on here, if not, it will be bleeped out. Depending on your level of addiction to those certain foods, you're going to want to come up with a strategy that is going to assist you with breaking that addiction and help you create a healthier relationship with the foods that you enjoy. It's possible. I've done it. And I'm here to help. If you are needing additional support with that process, make sure you check the description. I'm going to go ahead and leave my link for my one-on-one coaching along with the testimonies of those who I have worked with in the past. There's also help lines that will help you. There's groups, there's therapies. Don't be afraid or ashamed to ask for the help that you need. I've been in your shoes. I understand and I get it 110%. It's not a good feeling. It's not at all, but there is help for you, and it is possible for you to overcome the struggles that you are experiencing right now. And that wraps it up. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you comment, like, and share. That really helps me with the algorithm and sharing my content with other individuals, so I'm able to be seen more and heard more. I think my message is very important. I believe my message is very important, that is so much more than just the hacks, the tips, the tools, the diets, the workouts, but it's a mindset, and it takes time. It really takes time in order for you to develop that mindset and to overcome, for you to be able to overcome the situations that you're experiencing within your weight loss journey. But again, I love you guys, and make sure you chime in for next week's video. I will be back with you guys. I love you and have a beautiful day.